Hey guys, it's Jared with TechToyTV, and today we're going to be bringing you a look at Netgear's Orbi Wi-Fi mesh networking system. Stay tuned. Now, before we get into my personal experience using the Orbi system, I wanted to go over some of the technical specifications of the router and the satellite. It's an AC3000 system supporting 802.11 B, G, and N. It's a tri-band network supporting 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. You may be asking yourself, what about the third network, Jared? Well, it's a dedicated backhaul connection between the router and the satellite. And why is this important? Typically, other systems, they use the 2.4 gigahertz and the 5 gigahertz that it's broadcasting to communicate with each other. That definitely cuts down on your speed. With Orbi, it is dedicated communication between the two, and it will never interfere with the devices that you have connected. It has 6 high-powered antennas, and it supports beamforming and MU-MIMO. Now, let's get into some of my personal experiences using the Orbi system. Netgear has made this incredibly easy. It's as simple as plugging in the router, connecting it to your existing modem, allowing it to set up, which you'll see a halo of lights on the top of the Orbi. Blue is good. Pink means there's an issue. Once that's been established, you move the satellite about 50 to 80 feet, you plug it up, and Orbi takes care of the rest. I will applaud Netgear. This is one of the easiest setups for a router I have ever done. Now let's talk about range and speed that I achieved while using the Orbi system. I live in a 2,800 square foot house, the main level, and a finished basement. Unfortunately, the area that we had Wi-Fi signal troubles with was our guest room. Using the Orbi system, we actually got great coverage there. In fact, we were able to get Wi-Fi signal 4 houses down the street. So maybe I'm doing community Wi-Fi now, but not really. Speed-wise, we got about 420 megabits per second, which is good. Using speedtest.net, we were actually able to get more than our FiOS paid for 75 megabits per second, and we achieved about 89 megabits per second download and 92 megabits per second upload. However, there are a few things that I think need a little work. The main being some older devices, especially an older iPad, would drop connection and I couldn't figure out a reason why. Now, this doesn't happen all the time or frequently, but it did happen. The second is there's no guest network. Now, in 2016, that's kind of a must. The third, I would love the ability to be able to separate and name the 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz networks. I understand why this ability may not have been included because the Orbi system is a Wi-Fi mesh network and you are supposed to be able to walk around your house freely, and Orbi connects seamlessly and takes care of that. However, for those of us that want a little bit more control, I would like to see that included. So, what's my final verdict on the Orbi system? Well, I give it a thumbs up. If you have Wi-Fi dead zones in your home, this is a must buy. Nothing comes close to the range and speed that Orbi has provided me in my home. Overall, I think Netgear has created a fantastic system. It's easy, it's simplistic, and it's plug and play. Anyone now has the ability to have a Wi-Fi mesh network in their home, and more importantly, total Wi-Fi coverage every nook and cranny of your house. I applaud Netgear, and I definitely think if you're in the market for a system like this, check out Orbi.
Thanks for watching and checking out TechToyTV. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to share and hit that like button. To stay in the loop for future videos, click the subscribe button below. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Till next time.
Routers or whatever. You were doing good until then, Jared. Okay, let's just stop.
Hello, I'm Orbi, and I provide total Wi-Fi coverage for your house.
Orbi, 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 Orbi.